Hello, hello. Oh yes, you cannot see anything on my screen now, but it should be better now. Welcome all four people that are currently watching. Tonight we have a relaxed stream. We won't be doing any English related stuff, but this is still a form of comprehensible input, meaning that you are going to learn things. And as always, if you do have any questions, please let me know. But until then, I have actually a long list of different games we're going to try out. Some of them we've already played, like Travel. Others, like Color Game and GeoGrid, are new, but they all touch on my topics, my favorite topics, which are not colors, but geography, history, and trivia in general. Let's start off with travel. Travel is easy, and we have an easy task here, getting from Denmark to Turkey, or Turkey as it is now known. And in order to do so, you have to go through which country is below Denmark? Germany. Considering the number of Turks in Germany, you might not even have to go any more south than this. What? Why is Germany a good guess and not the shortest route? So they have something here. This piece of land belongs to Denmark. I think that's the problem. But nah, even with that, you still have to go through Poland, I guess. My own, I mean, it's definitely Poland. My only idea now as to why Germany isn't the shortest route is due to the number of countries between Germany and, for example, Serbia or some other country that is part of the shortest route. Wait, so Poland is here? Does Poland border Romania? No, it does not. But I'd say that Slovakia borders Romania, or does it? So could it be? No, there's no way we go eastward. So you have to basically stay inside Europe, and then you go south to Turkey. Hello, Sarah. Welcome to the stream. How are you feeling today? I hope you're doing fine. Tonight, we're just playing games that I like. I'll be going on a trip for the next 5 days. So I've decided to take a little break from packing and just play some games that I enjoy. One of them is Travel, and right now I'm trying to find the shortest route from Denmark to Turkey. I thought it would be easy, and Germany would be the obvious choice, but it might not be the case. Okay, on the side of Turkey, it has to be Bulgaria. Why would it be Greece? No way it's gonna be Greece. So Bulgaria, Romania, exactly. And what are we missing in between? So I'm gonna go ahead and say that they don't border Poland, but let's see what happens. So it was Poland. What country sits between Poland and Romania? It has to be Slovakia. Fantastic. I think you're talking about your mood today, so I'm very glad to hear that you are having a fantastic day. Any reason for that? Or is it just because it's Friday? I think Friday alone is already a decent reason. But maybe there was something else that happened. So the country between these two is Slovakia. No, it wasn't Slovakia. Which country is here, guys? I'm experiencing the Mandela effect. We can see the shape of the Czech Republic here, and Hungary is over here. It's gotta be Ukraine then. Or Belarus. No way Romania borders Belarus. It's gotta be Ukraine. It was Ukraine. Wow, Ukraine is massive, guys. Crazy. I didn't even know it stretched all the way to Slovakia. Ukraine borders Slovakia? Are you kidding me? Who else did not know this? I hope there are other people who didn't know Ukraine bordered Slovakia, because it's my first time realizing that. I'm pretty good at naming all the countries, so I'm very confident I could name all the countries on a map like this, but I never realized Ukraine touched... They even border Hungary. What the hell? So they actually border Moldova, Romania, Slovakia, Hungary, Poland, Belarus, and unfortunately Russia. No, it's for the game that you... I can't see the final word. That you like. Ah, well, I like all of them, you know. I love history. I don't know if you like history. I don't think it's your cup of tea. But maybe you can help me with geography. Let's play another round. Myanmar to Papua New Guinea. I don't know. I have no idea. Let's try to think where Myanmar is. And its old name was Burma. Burma. And that's where the cat breed, the Burmese cat, gets its name from. Okay, probably like Thailand. It's gotta be somewhere in there. Boom, let's go. Next, Indonesia. It's somewhere in there. Wow, wait, I'm too good at this, guys. And then what sits between Indonesia and Thailand? Malaysia? No, I think Malaysia is southward, but let's try. Malaysia. I'm so good. I'm so good at this. I don't get why I'm not perfect. Like, what is it based on? What do these colors even mean? Like, there are 59 pink ones and 773 blue ones. Is it men versus women? Is it gender based, or what's the story behind it? But I mean, I'm proud of myself, genuinely, for getting this right on first try. W's in the chat. Whoever is watching right now has to write a W for me, because getting Myanmar to Papua New Guinea in 3 guesses is unbelievable. I'm proud. Okay, let's play another one. Belarus to East Timor. Crazy, but we do have a Russia in between. That's gonna shorten our journey. Nevertheless, though, East Timor is far away. So, okay, China, or the People's Republic of China, to be precise. All right, then. Oof. I mean, we have to go down to... Do they border Thailand? I think they do. Yes, or no, they don't. So it's Bangladesh, maybe. In between them. No, not Bangladesh. What's here? What's in here? Maybe Burma. Oh, wait. Thailand. And the previous country was north of Thailand. Myanmar, right? There we go. And then we do the same thing. Indonesia. And Indonesia connects us to East Timor. Bingo. And we just need one more country, which is Malaysia. So it was more or less just a replay of the previous round. And I'm pretty happy with it. If it hadn't been for Bangladesh, I would have gotten it in the fewest number of tries possible. So I'm good at geography, guys. Don't doubt me. Don't doubt me. One more. Somaliland to Nigeria. Now, Africa is a black box for me. I really do not have any idea about the exact geography of African countries. Is Somaliland even a country? Are they internationally recognized? As far as I know, or as far as I knew in the past, they were a breakaway state within the internationally recognized country of Somalia. I could be mistaken, so don't quote me on that. Let's use Somalia. Not the greatest guess. Chad. Chad is in there. Bingo. Let's go. All right. Congo. Congo. Republic of Congo then? Nope. What sits north of DR Congo? Oh, and I'm short on guesses actually. I need hints. I need all the outlines. This is Ethiopia. This has to be Ethiopia. Ethiopia. Okay, it wasn't that country, but it's there. It's there. All right. My cursor was just off. I was actually looking at Ethiopia. Believe me, guys. And what is this? What is this? Is this Chad? Yeah, I wrote Chad. Does Chad border this country? It does. But why isn't Chad colored? I don't get it. Do they actually border, or is there like some area that is cut off and I need to add another country in there? Hopefully not. But show the country initials, I think that'll help. This is Eritrea. I know they are bordering Ethiopia. They have some issues. South Sudan and Sudan. There we go. Sudan. And that's it. We're all done. Not bad. It was more challenging than the previous ones, but still alright. Uzbekistan to Sweden. I think this is the final one. I've proven my expertise. We can move on to something else. So, Uzbekistan. I have many followers on Instagram on my profile, Marco Lingo, from Uzbekistan, which was surprising. I didn't know that so many people from this country wanted to learn English. That is definitely admirable. Mauro, welcome, Mauro. Are you good at geography, Mauro? That's the big question. And my second question is, when will you come to the stream and, bless us with your presence now that you are a qualified, certified tour guide? I think we are all looking forward to that. But back to the geography here, Russia is definitely what connects them. And then above Uzbekistan, you'll have Kazakhstan. And between Russia and Sweden, you'll have Finland. As simple as that. I'm just too good at geography, guys. It's one of those topics that I feel, at home with. Qatar to Turkmenistan. All right. I'm going to do one more. I think this is going to be an actually challenging one. So Qatar is a country in Asia, and Turkmenistan is in Asia too. By the way, Asia is a huge continent. So how do we get from Qatar to Turkmenistan? Saudi Arabia. They are the pivotal country in the Arabian Peninsula. Then to get out of the peninsula, we'll have to go to... Who do they border? Kuwait. But do we need to go to Kuwait? There was the war between Kuwait and Iraq in the 90s, or perhaps late 80s. I don't recall the exact time. So I think that they probably will border Iraq, which will then help us... Oh no. Wait, where's Iraq on the map? Iraq's gotta be up there. How did they even fight a war? Strange. Not so good unless it is Italian geography. Unless it is Italian geography. Got it. Maybe we can do something Italy related. I'll search for that mode. If it's available, we'll let you play from the chat and check that knowledge. You got yourself into trouble by saying that. But as far as my story goes, Iran, and boom, all done. Is there an Italian mode? It would be fun for Sarah too. Sarah, if you're here, let's see if you Italians really know your country well. Where are The settings. And no, I don't want a daily game. Maps, yes. Countries. Is Italy available? Yes, Italy is there. Oh, wow. How do I get from Biella to Sondrio? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. All right, Italians in the chat, where are you at? Where are you at? I have no idea what this is. I'll let you guys think. I'll let you guys think about this. Sarah, yeah, you're here. Perfect. Thank you for watching attentively. How do I get from Biella to Sondrio? Have you ever heard of Biella and Sondrio? While you guys think, let's just Google this quickly. What is Biella? This is Biella. Looks nice. Looks like a town in Serbia. It's a mountainous region. Oh, I saw a map. We shouldn't look at maps. We don't want that. We just want nature and architecture. Architecti. Okay, let's see. No, not this one, definitely. Architecture. Okay. I mean, it has lots of style. It has lots of style. You said Como. Como, they won the right to play in the Champions League next year. Okay, okay. Mauro, you weren't kidding when you said you knew a couple of things about the Italian geography. Como is there, but what sits between Como and Biella? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Because it looks like Bella, but then it has the additional I in there. If you need any hints, let me know. Let's take a look at Como. Como. Ah, the Lake Como, right? You have the big lake there. It's a nice villa. Italian rationalism in Como. Is that a style in architecture? I guess it is. Looks nice. Wow, now this is stunning. Lake Como favorites 2022. Maybe Bergamo. Oh, I've heard of Bergamo. What's Bergamo known for? Bergamo. Maybe a pasta. Here in Serbia, if you open a pasta place, like or in general an Italian food place, you're just going to name your items after cities in Italy. So you're gonna have Bergamo pasta. You're gonna have Como pizza. You're gonna have, I don't know, Trieste lasagna, whatever. You know, you just open a map of Italy and you choose the names of your dishes. So let's try Bergamo. I mean, yes, it's on the way, but not the shortest route. It's not far off. Any other ideas, Mauro? I can show you some outlines. So there is a province that more or less envelops the Biella province, at least from the right side. So what could that province be? Trieste Frog and Marco's opinion. Exactly. I don't know why, but you are Jabari for us. Like, really, I can write Jabari if I write Jabari. Okay, it's a name of a village in Serbia, but it's also gonna be like, yeah, you see? This guy has an Italian flag, and there is a frog that he is about to serve. So, Italiani. Yeah, there we go. So, when you say Jabari, it has something to do with Italia. Oh, pardon, Italy. Italia. I sound like an American who's trying to sound Italian. Italia. Italy. Mauro says Vercelli. Wow, you did recognize the shape, Mauro. Good job. Okay, let's see all the other outlines. Ooh, quite a few. So we got Como right. We need 2 more provinces that sit between Vercelli and Como. What could they be? This is an Italian special stream. Let's take a look at Vercelli. Is that where the club Pro comes from? Yes, that's right. Oh, I know everything about the Italian football. Pro Vercelli. I knew I've heard some of that before. So, what do they have to offer? Some quite nice sites. Reminds me of Frankfurt a bit, if I'm being honest. Frankfurt Old Town. Am I right? Not exactly the same, but there are some connections. I can see the shared architecture. I can see the shared ideas behind it. Novara. Oh, Novara is another region I've heard of. I don't know if it's because of football or something else, but let's find it. Novara. Correct, Mauro. We are so close now. Just one more province in between. What could that one be? Let's take a look at Novara. Ooh, nice. I like the spire on top. This even looks like one of the buildings Mauro and I discussed, but it's not the Mola Antonelliana. No, it's not. Where is it based? Which city? That's not the one. Oh, it's in Turin. Okay. So it's a larger, bigger town, not a small city in Novara. Which city is located in Novara? Novara city. Yes, they have a football club, of course. Oh, and Novara is a city as well at the same time. Verbania. Let's try that one. Doesn't give me Verbania. I guess it's this one. Verbano Cusio Osola. Ah, it's just north of it, but not the one in the middle. Yes, you guys don't know what Serbs think about you. But it is true, really. So, in our eyes, you are the frog eaters. And I remember Mauro and I came to the conclusion that it has to do with the traditions of the Italians in the north of the country, those who live in Trieste and regions that border Slovenia and former Yugoslavia. I don't know why else Italians would have that nickname. I hope you are not offended by it. I've eaten frogs myself. It's nothing disgusting. They don't taste great. My biggest complaint about frogs is that there isn't much meat. You really have to search for some nice meaty parts, and otherwise you're just going to have to chew on bones and try to suck all the meat out, and it's not something I enjoy. I'm not a huge fan of chicken wings for that same reason, and if I had to compare eating frogs to another type of food, I would compare it to chicken wings. That was the most similar experience I had. But folks, I guess we need one more hint. The province initials. The province name starts with a letter V. Now, which province in this part of Italy, and I guess we are talking about the very north, which province will have the letter V at the start? Could it be Viterbo? No, it's not Viterbo, is it? When we say V, we get these options. Verona? I'm gonna say it's not Verona. I've been there. Not Venice. Varese? Viterbo? I feel like it's Viterbo, guys. I have no logical explanation as to why, but my gut is telling me it is going to be Viterbo. Vicenza? Vercelli? We already did, right? Maybe Vibo Valencia? I don't know how to pronounce that. And then this Verbano, Cusio, Ossola. You couldn't create 3 different regions. Instead, you just merged them all into one region, which is cool. I like that. No. Viterbo is near Rome, so it's my gut feeling was off. Oh. Then okay, let's take that from a positive perspective. We now know it's not Viterbo. It's not Vericelli because we already have it. It's not Verbano, Cusio, Sola. It could be Vibo, Valencia. It could be Vicenza. It could be Varese. And that's it. And I don't think it's Varese. Varese is somewhere in the south, right? It sounds like a southern city to me. We have 3 attempts left, and we have how many options? 1, 2, 3. I mean, realistically, we have only 3 options, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get it right. But I'm still waiting for you guys to suggest which one to go for. So Sarah and Mauro, should we go for... Varese is north. Okay, so should I go for Varese, Sarah? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for your input. I don't want to take the responsibility. If my grandma had heard that, she would have answered you. She would have cursed me out. Oh my god. So I need to watch my mouth when I talk about Italian provinces and whether they are in the north or in the south. I know there is this sort of dislike between the north and the south of Italy. Could you guys in the chat elaborate on that? Why do the southerners dislike the people from the north and vice versa? What is the root of that? I've heard it has to do with finances, with the economics, the divide between the rich north and the poor south. Is it only based on that, or does it have more history to it? Because as far as I know, you are all Italians. There are no ethnic divisions. Maybe Vericelli. We already have Vericelli, so we have already used it. So we can already remove it from the list because it has been used. So it is down to, and you told me Varese is north, right? So it means it is basically down to Vibo, Valentia or Sia, and what's the other one? You told me Viterbo is near Rome, right? Yes, that's right. Vicenza, right? It's not gonna be Lecce, right? Lecce is in the south. I know that. I know that Lecce is in the south. We're not gonna have it here. But we should find it on the map. It would be fun. Can I zoom out? No, this is the maximum I can zoom out. It's in the south, right of... I don't know. I can't say I know the exact location, but it's not here. I think the one we are going to go for is Vicenza. We didn't talk about Lecce. Oh no, Leccio, which also means I lick in Italian. What is that word? So it's not Lecce, it's Leccio. Is that a different city from Lecce? Ah. Ah, you mean like... Oh, wait a second. So there is Lecco and Lecce. Yeah, Lecco is here next to Como. Oh, wow. I'm shocked now. I never knew that there was a region or a city called Lecco. I was convinced it was just a misspelling of Lecce. Crazy. Every day you learn something new. I'm sure that Lecce is more beautiful though. Let's see. Lecco versus Lecce. Let's ask AI. Let's ask AI what it thinks. So, which city is better in your unbiased? Unbiased means without any prejudice, without any favorism for either of the options, either of the sides. Which city is better in your unbiased opinion? Give me a direct answer. Don't be diplomatic. Just tell me one name. Mauro, good luck. Wow, it is Lecce. It is Lecce. It offers a more complete, vibrant, and globally unique cultural experience, while Lecco is pronounced Lecco. So it's not pronounced like Lecco, it is Lecco, right? Aha, is that how I say it? Let's check Lecco pronunciation. Yeah, Lecco. Lecco. Alright. So it's not the same as Lecce. And that's strange. They have the same letters in their names. But congratulations, Mauro. Lecce is better. So we can forget about Lecco for now and actually write down Vicenza. No, it's not Vicenza. Crazy. Okay, if it's not Vicenza, it's gotta be Vibo. No! What? Guys, what's going on? Okay, wait, this is our final guess, and it's neither of goddamn provinces I was sure it would be. Wait a second, it starts with the letter V. We've done Vercelli. Okay, it's out. We've done Vibo Valencia, whatever it's called. We've done Verbano, Cusio, Ossola. Alright? So the bottom three are done. We've done Vicenza. Alright? So 4 of them. Viterbo is near Rome, Sarah said. Varese is where? Varese is north. And we haven't done Varese. So it could be Varese, right? Venice, and not Venice nor... So it's Varese. Okay. It's Varese. It has to be. Of course, did you have some doubts? Absolutely not. But I had to listen to AI because I would be biased. If you asked me to choose between Venice and Lecce, I would probably say Lecce. So I had to hear the impression from AI. So guys, it has to be Varese. If it's not, then shame on you Italians in the chat, Sarah and Mauro. You guys, what can I say? You are southern people, but you need to know the geography of your country. If there is Serbia, I'm gonna go to Serbian map and prove how it should be done. Okay, Varese. Yes! Let's go! W's in the chat. It took us 9 guesses, but we are in the top 87%. A job well done, as far as I'm concerned. Do we have Serbia? Countries. Spain, Ukraine, Nordic, Japan, Italy. No Serbia, unfortunately. Okay, then we can play something else that is related to geography. And that is finding countries, which, I mean, when you complete this grid, you have to match the information from the left with the information from the top. So basically, the columns and rows, these are the columns, the vertical ones. These are the rows, the horizontal ones. And you have to make sure to guess the correct country at points where they merge. So, for example, land area under 50,000 square kilometers in Africa. So it's a small country in Africa. That is going to be Lesotho. Bingo. Only 27% of people guessed that. Should I become a geography teacher? What do you think, guys? I might consider that career switch. Over 3 neighbors by land and small country. Eritrea. No. It doesn't satisfy either category. Oh, that was bad. Okay. So it's gotta be small. All the countries I know are the Gabon. Oof, that's bad. Wait a second. Let's do something easier. Is in the southern hemisphere and land area under 50,000 square kilometers. Has been under British rule in Africa, the entire continent basically. But let's go for Egypt. Only 10% of people guessed that. That's crazy. I think it was an obvious one. Begins with S. We have Sudan, South Sudan. Is there anything more obscure? Obscure means less known, less popular. Starting with S. I mean, with the way we've been living recently, I could as well say Serbia. But no. We are not an African country. Maybe Senegal. Are Seychelles in Africa? I don't think so. Not Sri Lanka. No. Madagascar. Oh, but Madagascar doesn't begin with an S. My God. No. Definitely not Madagascar. Let's say South Sudan. Like, more people are gonna go for Sudan, I'm sure. So, begins with S. Over 3 neighbors by land. Sudan. We'll just play it safe. Only 4% of people knew that. I'm doing so well. Begins with S. Is in the southern hemisphere. I mean, South Africa. Let's not waste any time. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. I can't believe that only 17% of people would know that. I'm starting to think I might be in the lower half. Like, but why would it say 17 though? It makes no sense. I believe I'm doing well. I'll choose to believe that 17% means only 17% of all people guessed that. But then it's crazy that people would go for Lesotho. Like, how many people actually know this country exists? In southern hemisphere, under 50 square kilometers, Zimbabwe. 1 guess left. Crazy. A small country in the south. Guys, if you know anything, please help me. I definitely need some help. has been under British rule in the south. Has South Africa been under British rule? I mean, do they speak English there? They do now, but I don't know if it's like a recent change. And I probably can't say South Africa again. So, what's a country in the south that was colonized by the British? Nothing comes to my mind. Has been under British rule and over 3 neighbors by land. Has Algeria ever been under British rule? Most likely not. Though maybe. South Africa, for which one? For Southern Hemisphere? Can I say it again? South Africa? Yeah. It's already used in another cell. I can't go for it again. Being under British rule, more than 3 neighbors. Why is this so hard all of a sudden? Maybe Liberia, but is Liberia? Game over. Crazy. I lost. Guys, shame on me. So what were some valid answers? Let's see. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. Why did I think that it had to be Africa for all of them? It's only for this column. I'm tired. I'm tired, guys. I swear to God, I'm not this dumb. I was just tired, okay? Do we have another game? Please give me something else. Reset. No, but I want something new. Okay, we're gonna do this again in the future, but for now, it's game over. It's game over for now, guys. Oof. I'm sorry to let you all down. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Let's try to guess a country from as few guesses as possible. Give me a name of a country in the chats. Any country in the world. I'll be waiting for your suggestions. So any country in the world. Could be Italy, could be something as small as the Vatican City, which is technically in Italy. Should we go for the Vatican? No, it's not gonna be the Vatican. It's gonna be something obscure like Timor-Leste. Serbia. Okay. Let's start with something close to home. Did we get it right? Wait, how does this work? Did we get it right? Okay, wait, let's write Italy just to check. Italy is warmer. Okay, so it's a country that's colder than Italy. And what did it say about Serbia? I didn't catch it. Okay, let's do another one. Let's say Saudi. No, it's warmer, so it's gotta be Norway. Norway is cooler. So it's something warmer than Norway and something cooler than Italy. Which means it's something like the Netherlands. The Netherlands. You need to add the article, guys. If it's a collection, if it's a plural name, it needs to have the definite article in front of it. Netherlands is warmer. I don't like this game. I don't like this game. It's what kind of nonsense is this? How am I supposed to guess the country simply based off of this. No, forget about it. We're not playing that anymore. We're instead gonna go play Wordle. We're going to our roots. We're going back to our English roots for the end of the stream. And actually, maybe we will do this for the end, the color. And guess which color it showed on the screen. I'll show you how it works. But let's first play Wordle. What could be the first word? The first word could be Italy. In honor of my lovely viewers from Italy, it's gonna be Italy. Enter. Not in the word list, so it's gotta be like a noun or a verb. Okay, maybe jump. No, jump has 4 letters. Maybe something like... what could be a nice word to start off? Count. Let's start off by counting. Well, it's a good start. C is indeed the first letter. And we have N somewhere. N is not going to be the second one. So it's either the third or the final letter. Orange. It's not going to be orange for sure. But obviously you didn't know that at the point when you wrote because of the delay. Think about it, Sarah. What could start with C, have N somewhere in it, and then maybe potentially end with N? I'm so bad at this game. Maybe clown. But it's not gonna be clown. Okay, let's just try it. I'm at the color 3. Ah, that's why. We're playing that next. We're playing that next. Okay, N is the third letter. That's confirmed. And the L is in there. So what could be the word that starts with C? The second letter has to be a vowel. Unfortunately, we haven't revealed any new vowels. Can. No, it's not the natural. Can. What could be the word, guys? What could be the word? Candy. I don't think it's gonna be candy, but again, let's see. Oof. I thought I had it for a moment. Okay, it is can. Can. We have 3 more guesses. And these are the letters that are... We actually have an L. Why did the music stop? Is the stream over? No. It's loading. But why is it not... Am I offline, guys? I don't know. Is it still streaming? I think it is. Can. What do you think, Sarah? What could be the word here? Can. It's probably gonna be like... Can... Oh, is it canal? Is it canal? Bingo! Oh, I'm good. I'm good at this. I am definitely on fire tonight. Now we can play the color game. Yes, candle was too long, but canal was the one. It looks like can, but it's actually pronounced differently. Canal was the one. I also thought in the direction of candle, because when you hear can, it kind of sounds like candle. All right, so this game, the way you play it is you need to recall the color. So basically, remember this one. We now have to get it exactly right. Okay, this is actually harder than I thought. It was some light pink. Let's see who can guess the color is the best. Nah, that doesn't sound right. I think I did pretty well. 9.78. I think I did great. Purple. It's again somewhere like this. I guess something like that. What do you guys think? I think I got it. Slightly worse than the previous one. You remember that color like it owed you money. That was a good one. All right, number 3. Easy. Peachy orange with a slight red tint. Slightly red tint. Yeah, like this. It was something like this. Let's go. Ah. This is the kind of score that raises questions. It sort of does. I wish Mauro could just play this like as it's happening. I wish Mauro, next time you are on stream, we're gonna play this game. You're gonna play it from your side, and let's see if your trained eye can perform better than my very much untrained anti-art eyes. All right. I didn't catch the color. Okay, I actually need your help, guys. I was talking about giving this task to Mauro next time, and I forgot the color. Okay, you have to tell me the base color first, and then from there on we can proceed to the next part. So which general color was it in the first place? Was it green? Or was it something else? It was green, I think. It was green, but dark green. So we have 3 sliders: hue, saturation, and then brightness. We can really create some crazy colors. Crazy. I like playing with these sliders. I'm not getting any help, guys. I think I'm just gonna have to go with... No, it wasn't this color, for sure. I would have remembered that. It was something green. Something along the lines of this. Was this the color? I don't know. Let's go for it. Oh! You remember the color, just not this one. True. That was awful. Okay, okay. I'll be serious for the final one. So it's it wasn't green with more yellow, unfortunately. Oh my god, I think nobody remembered the color. But okay, for the end, it's gonna be this one, something along the lines of that. Serviceable, put that on your resume. I will put that on my resume. Remember, this is a resume, which is the equivalent of your CV, not to be confused with the verb to resume, which means to continue something. But folks, I think that's all for today. Next time we can play maybe this history game where you have to guess the year. And after each guess, you get some additional clues. I think everybody likes travel, especially the Italian part. And obviously the crosswords are perhaps the most useful game when it comes to English learning. So folks in the chat, if you have any final questions, please let me know. Green equals yellow plus blue. That's right. That's pretty much as far as my art knowledge goes. Like, I can just get that part right. I can guess that we can mix red and yellow and get some orange. Red and blue and get purple. That's unfortunately the maximum my art knowledge has reached. I always wondered how they created these codes for colors. Like, why is this exact shade H244, S57, B80? Like, is there any logic behind it, or was it randomly assigned? I got no clue. But what I do know is I'll be going on a short trip, and when I return on Wednesday, we'll have probably 5 days of free speaking classes with amazing students, some new ones, mostly old ones that everybody loves. So stay tuned. That's all I can say. Once again, if you have any final questions, do let me know. And if not, what can I say? Let's just observe Wordle and my incredible performance there. But they won't show it, unfortunately. Okay. Thanks for the fun lesson. Well, I don't know if we can even call it a lesson. It was a listening exercise. You had to listen to English. I was talking a lot. But next time, we're going to focus more on English and less on Italian geography. Thank you, though, for joining. I appreciate all of you, mostly Sarah and Mauro today. So have a good night, folks, and see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.